Here's a giant thank you to all my Patreon members. Your support is greatly appreciated. What is up, guys? Nova Joe back again with another character profile weapon overview. This time we're taking a look at the Yoga Brother. Now, the Yoga Brother is a returning character from EDF World Brothers, and as we see here, he has a 1 for walking speed. Yeah, he is pretty terrible at walking. His jump is a 9, his SP charge speed is a 9, so both of those are really good. He has very terrible mobility. However, his maneuverability is the Yoga Warp with L2. This Yoga maneuver teleports me instantly from one place to another, avoiding any attacks that occur in between. He can cover a lot of ground with this. It's a great evade maneuver, and he does have several of them to use before it has to recharge. Now, his support ability is a really useful, very powerful, not very flashy, Yoga Punch. I have mastered the essence of yoga, the extending punch. The EDF were counting on me, so I trained hard. Now, what this punch does is it sends out his arms stretch much like Dhalsim from Street Fighter. If you guys remember Dhalsim from the early Street Fighter games, his arms would extend, his legs would extend, and just like that character, so does the Yoga Brother. So his fists extend out, doing a whopping 12,000 plus points of damage, and you can do it 3 times before they need to reload. His SP move is the Yoga Barrier. This SP move creates a protective field that boosts defense. I will prove that people cannot be subdued with violence. Now, what this move does is he actually activates a barrier, and while your guys are in the barrier, their defense is boosted immensely. This works both from receiving damage from enemies as well as receiving damage from your own weapons if they have like an explosive backsplash or just a giant range of explosion. If you have any of your own attacks explode while you are inside of this bubble, you will take next to no damage, as well as when the enemies attack you, you'll take very little damage. One thing to keep note of is that when you go to activate your Yoga Barrier, you can be knocked out of it if you don't get it activated and get it completely activated. If you're like starting to activate it and somebody plows into you, yeah, you're going to get knocked out of it and your SP move is gone and wasted. So my recommendation is to activate it and then switch over to another character and start taking advantage of that defensive field, because like I said, it will protect you from your own explosive attacks or reflecting attacks, and it will protect you from the enemy's attacks. I used to thirst for war until I realized fighting gets you nowhere. Those who trample on the voiceless plants and harm Mother Earth shall not be forgiven. I shall carry the burden of destroying the enemies, but before that I require sustenance. Anyone for curry? Alright, so let's take a look at the weapon that the Yoga Brother comes with. Alright, he comes with the Super Flame Cannon. Let me click on here, get the description up. He comes with the Super Flame Cannon. Nothing too flashy here. It's a flamethrower. What's great about it is that it penetrates through enemies, bounces walls and buildings. Well, when I used it here a minute ago, I wasn't up against any buildings, but apparently it does ricochet off buildings and things. But what I did notice is that it doesn't ricochet off enemies like the Apple Sisters weapon did. So yeah, it's a pretty potent weapon. Does 186 points of damage with a 20% bonus when used with the Yoga Brother. And it penetrates through enemies. So yeah, it's a Super Flame Cannon. Nothing too flashy. It's just a flamethrower. Alright, let's read what it says here. The EDF lent me this miniature flamethrower. You could say it has an edge over an assault rifle of comparable firing speed and range because the flames go through enemies. By the way, what is the obsession with characters from India wielding fire? Alright, let's go check out the Yoga Brother in action. Alright, here we go with the Yoga Brother. Alright, now watch this. L2. Boom. He can traverse really, really far with L2. His walking speed is terrible. Super, super, super slow. His X is a pretty decent jump, but nothing fantastic here. Now, I'm actually going to have to rescue some characters on here, because if I don't, you're not going to be able to see his SP move. So let's go and rescue some characters. Alright, my maneuverability, my warp is reloading. Takes about 3 seconds to reload. So there we go. And now let's use his jump, which is actually pretty good. He can cover pretty good bit of ground with his jump. Alright, let's get her. Let's go over here and teleport to this next guy. That's right. We need to get as many as possible so you can see the SP move in action. Go get the old Panda brother here. Or Koala brother, whatever his name is, I can't remember. Panda brother, there we go. Oh, let's move. Use his flamethrower, drive him back. It does go through the enemies, so that is good. Let's go. Let's get out of the way here. Alright, too many enemies. Alright, let's flamethrower them. Alright, here we go. Pouring the damage in. Oh, let's book it. Let's get out of here. Boom. Alright, 3-second reload. Can I survive before the ants get me? Come on. Whoa, here we go. Moving out of the way. Alright, reload. Come on, weapon. Fists. There we go. Actually, they penetrate, and as you can see there, they did a lot of damage. Took out several ants all at once right there. Alright, do we got another guy over here? Let's jump. Let's go find him. Is he up higher? Oh, there he is. He's right over here. So let's go ahead and get this other guy for our team. Alright, here we go. Get out of here, ant. Hit him with the old flamethrower, and it does not ricochet back in your face, which is good. It does bounce off walls and stuff, as you can see here, but it does not bounce off the enemies, which is really nice. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's use the old R1 attack again. Boom. Alright, good. And get out of here. Teleport out before they can grab me. Get off my case. Alright, now let's go ahead. Activate his SP move. Here we go. Alright, now let's flip over to some other characters. As you can see, I am protected inside this field, and you can see a shield over in the top left corner that lets me know how long this shield is going to last. So it actually lasts a good chunk of time. Uh-oh, let's use our SP move here. The gravity field. I'm not sure what this is going to... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm actually demonstrating the Li Gong sisters SP move while inside of the defensive wall. So, yeah, it says 0 damage, so I don't really know what's going on. But we're going to take advantage of that defensive wall all the while blasting the enemies here. So, alright, am I able to flip back over? Alright, let's get some health. Oh, grab that health. Grab it, grab it, grab it. And come on. There we go. Flamethrower action again. There we go. Took those out. And took him out. And there's more enemies coming. But I think you guys have got the idea of who the Yoga Brother is. So, alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And as always, guys, take care. God bless, and keep on gaming. More EDF goodness to come very soon. I'm not exactly sure which character to show off next, but it will be cool. Later.